Hi, and welcome to Sports Frenzy.
Welcome back, Frenzy Head Nation.
Woo! And as
Here we go.
as you see, I got the title belt because I didn't get to hold on to it Sunday because we didn't know who won the bet.
Oh, don't tell me you weren't holding on to it as soon as that game was over.
No. Okay, I slept with it that night. I'm sorry. But I'll put it around my neck now, and we'll do Sports Frenzy just like this. Let's get to some picks.
Let's get to those picks.
Okay, we got Major League Baseball.
Baseball.
The 80 and 66 White Sox versus the 80 and 67 Angels.
I am going with the LA Angels.
Ooh, I got the White Sox.
I need the Angels to win so that White Sox can lose, so Detroit can step it up a little bit.
Yes, I want the Angels to win, but unfortunately I'm going with the White Sox because I think they will win. So, little backwards there, I know, everybody. The 60 and 87 Twins versus the 77 and 69 Tigers.
I'm going with the Tigers. I am not ruling out the Tigers this year.
Tigers for me as well. The 85 and 63 Braves versus the 74 and 74 Phillies.
Going out the Phillies either. Still believe in them. Going with the Phillies.
You got the Phillies. I got the Braves. High school football.
Oh yeah, high school football. It's full of swing, baby.
Oh yeah. The 1-3 Chelsea versus the 1-3 Adrian Maples.
Actually, Chelsea's record is 2-4, my friend.
I said the Maples.
You did what?
I said the Maples.
Oh.
I said Chelsea. 1-3 Chelsea versus the 1-3 Adrian Maples.
2-4 for Chelsea.
Oh, 2-4? Oh.
That's what I had for Chelsea. 4 on the season.
Oh. How was that? They played 6 games already?
Must be.
Oh.
I don't know. That's what I had anyway.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I don't know. We'll go with it.
Well, either way, I don't know.
At any rate, I'm going with the Maples.
The Maples? I got the Maples as well. The 0-4 Erie Mason versus the 1-3 Hudson Tigers.
I can't believe we're saying 1 and 3 and Hudson in the same sentence. It's crazy. Being that Erie Mason has 0 wins, I'm saying Hudson this week.
I got Hudson as well. Uh-oh. The 1-3 E P P B P B P D
you mean the Elkton Pigeon Bayport Bakers.
Yeah, them. EPBP. They're 1-3, by the way, everybody. Versus the 3-1 Harbor Beach.
I'm going with Harbor Beach.
Harbor Beach as well for me.
Like their record speaks for themselves.
I think so. Well, interesting fact. Last year, this is how small EPBP is. I could not find them on the Michigan High School football website.
I had to actually go right to their school page and to find them.
I was able to find them this year on the Michigan High School page, so they're moving up in the world.
Hence the reason why I had the full name. I thought I'd throw that out there and surprise people this week.
Yes, but it's still fun to say EPBP,
and all those other smaller regions.
Yes. Anyways, 4-0 Tecumseh versus the 0-4 Ypsilanti.
I'm just making a bold prediction here, but I think Tecumseh's going to be 5-0 after Friday's game.
I think you're right. So you got Tecumseh?
I got Tecumseh.
I got Tecumseh as well. 3-1 Homer versus the 3-1 Chris Bowles High School Reading.
Well, I mean, it's Chris go wrong. 3-1. I'm going with reading.
Reading for me as well. College football. Remember, 2 stats on some of these schools. The 3-0, ranked 13th, Kansas State versus 2-0, ranked 5th, Oklahoma.
Well, you know, good old JR believes in the Oklahoma Sooners, and who am I to go against good old JR?
Yep. That's my same thought, too. I got to go with Oklahoma for good old JR as well.
I mean, he even comes out to their music. So,
this is true. This is true. Now, you know, if you and I were a tag team, we would be just like the Steiner brothers coming out to the Michigan fight song.
So true, so true.
Go Blue. We'll get to that later, though. The 3-0, ranked 9th, Clemson versus the 3-0, ranked 4th, Florida State. And hold the phone, everybody.
This is a 3-point bonus pick.
Whoa, easy, Tim. Easy.
Notice how it's kind of the tone a little bit, you know. Started from a little bit, brought it back to a
3-point bonus.
Started with a big tone, then brought it back a little bit.
3 points.
It's like I got a built-in down switch for the adjusting the volume.
Yes.
Okay, anyway.
Anyways. I got Florida
I had
State.
to do some real studying on this one. You know, I didn't want to go by the rankings, and both records have 3-0, so I went and looked at both schools' stats, and when looking at the stats, I decided to go with Florida State.
Ooh, I got Florida State as well, though. The 0-3 Eastern Michigan versus the 2-1 ranked 20th MSU Spartans.
Ranked, schmanked. You know what? You know what I'm doing? It's just because I'm doing this. Because I believe in Eastern Michigan. Eastern Michigan for the upset special.
Ooh. Now, I'll refresh everybody's memory last week. Tim's upset special was correct. So
And I hope to be correct again.
we shall see. I kind of hope you're right too, but I'm going with the Spartans, so. Again, we'll censor that. Beep!
I just that other school.
That other Lansing school, yes.
Uh,
No, Eastern Michigan, they're in Lansing though too, aren't they?
what's that?
Isn't Eastern in Lansing too?
No, Eastern's not in Lansing.
Where's Eastern?
Eastern's in Itsy.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
Down the road from the big house.
on with the show. We'll
Do your research, Rose.
we'll censor out that part of the show too. Beep. The 3-0, ranked 21st, Arizona versus the 3-0, ranked 3, the Oregon Ducks.
You know, once again, this one just kind of, I didn't want to go by the rankings, and their records are both the same. So I went in and I looked at stats, and I kind of weighed my options, and everything for me just kept pointing towards Arizona. So I'm going with Arizona.
Now, isn't this Rich Rod's school?
That is Rich Rod School.
You're going with Rich Rod?
Believe it or not, you know, even though I'm not a huge Rich Rod fan, I mean, they've been off to a fairly good start.
Okay. Going with,
He might have found a school that fits him.
oh, this is true.
You know, 3-0. I mean,
Yeah, that is true.
that's kind of better than he has Michigan from the whole get-go.
Yeah, well,
Apparently, Arizona doesn't have traditions, and and we won't go into all that.
yeah. Well, they're also more of a spread offense already. So, anyways, I got
Those
Oregon.
players seem to really respond to him from the game I watched. So
Good. Well, I got Oregon, and this is kind of similar to last week. Because last week it was, who was it? It was, where's that? USC lost to Stanford last week, so it's kind of similar there. So it could happen. Could happen.
You never know.
2-1 Connecticut versus 1-2 Western Michigan.
I'm going with Connecticut on this one.
Connecticut for me as well. The 2-1 ranked 17th Michigan versus
Go Blue.
3-0
Go Blue.
ranked 15th Notre
Go
Dame,
Blue.
and that's a 3-point bonus game.
Blue. Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Good time.
Go Blue. So Tim, I take it you're going with Notre Dame on this one.
No. Going with
Okay.
the boys, and I believe this team is being deemed to the lights too.
Already, yeah, I know. This morning I was watching ESPN, and I was hearing actually a guy who graduated from Michigan saying, "I'm not having much faith with Michigan," but I think Michigan. I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a close game.
You know, just because Notre Dame's off to a good start doesn't mean people need to start freaking out about Michigan. They will get the job done this week. Go Blue.
Here's my thing. Last week they faced Michigan State. So my thing is, I'm thinking Notre Dame had to play really, really hard against Michigan State to beat them. It was a close game for a long time. Michigan had a we'll just call them an easy team because Massachusetts, based on the score of 63-13. It was an easy scoop. So I think Michigan's still got some in the tank. I think Notre Dame's tank might be a little low. So, anyways,
Go Blue.
the 3-0 ranked 2 LSU versus the 1-2 Auburn.
Yeah, I'm going with LSU.
LSU for me as well. NFL. Dun, 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 dun. Anyways, the 1-1 New York Jets versus the 0-2 Miami Dolphins.
Going with the Jets. Will it be Sanchez or will it be Tebow? That's what everybody really wants to know.
I have the Jets as well. The 1-1 Detroit Lions versus the 0-2 Tennessee Titans.
Going with the Lions.
Ooh. I know I'm going to get slack for this, but I'm going with the Lions as well. What? You're going with the Lions? You went against them last week, and I was right, and that's why I have the title this week. But I'm going with the Lions this week.
He's so proud about that. He went against his Lions, and he's proud about winning the title by the Lions losing.
Hey, it is what it is.
Dedication to my team.
I got to go with the research.
What'd I say?
I was doing my research.
On Mike Rose, it's been about the title.
I think some teams would beg to differ on that one. The 1-1 Tampa Bay Bucks versus the 1-1 Dallas Cowboys.
I got the Dallas Cowboys on this one. Not a Cowboys fan at all, but I was looking over stats and stuff on this one too, and gonna have to go with the Cowboys.
Man, you really were doing your research this week, weren't you?
I did do some research this week, yes.
Man, this is like the 10th time I heard you talk about research.
Did do some research this week. I did, definitely.
I got the Cowboys as well. And the 1-1 Steelers versus the 0-2 Oakland Raiders.
Went with the Steelers.
Steelers for
Doing
me.
research on that. This one by record.
Ooh. I have the Steelers as well. And now it's time for our favorite show, part of the show. NASCAR. Who do you got, Tim?
Looks like I got Kyle Busch this week.
Ooh, I got Kurt Busch this week.
Do you think there's ever going to be a time this season where we pick somebody else other than the brothers?
No, because we're brothers. We got to go with the same.
There you go.
We got to go. So, some information for you WWE fans. John Cena will be missing in action for a few weeks here. Apparently he has some bone spurs in his elbow or his shoulder. He says he's going to be out 2 to 3 weeks. Doctors are saying 6 to 8. So,
So, yeah, it puts a big hit on the WWE right now, considering John Cena does so much for everybody.
Yep.
I mean, he's basically like, whether you like him or hate him, he's basically like the poster boy of the WWE.
Yep, he's the Hulk Hogan or the Bret Hart or Stone Cold or The Rock of our
he is
generation.
pretty much like the Hulk Hogan of this generation. I mean,
is.
He does all the same things that Hogan did for the generations years ago. He does all the security events. Kids love him. He's this generation's Hulk Hogan.
Yep. I have respect for the guy for everything he does. I mean, he's done like over 100 or something like that Make-A-Wish things. So.
Yeah, he is really out there for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's
Yeah.
the coolest thing ever. So.
Well, feel better soon here, John, and get back to the ring so you can
if
defeat.
anybody can get back fast, it will be him.
Yes, this is true. One of his injuries, he got back a lot quicker than everybody else thought he would. So, but.
Well, I got some NHL talk for you, Jamie.
Oh man.
Oh, you know what? Not playing.
Yeah.
But, on a bright note, the Young Stars might be playing.
Ooh.
Yes. Apparently the young superstars of the team, especially the players that have a two-way or entry-level contract, are being assigned to the AHL,
Ooh.
which is the minor league version of hockey.
So the Grand Rapids Griffins.
We'll definitely probably be seeing some guys from the Wings playing for the Griffins this year.
Yes.
And already Canadian TV has worked out a deal, so they're picking up these games. So you're going to see a lot of minor league games broadcast on TV this year because NBC Sports is also working out a contract right now to pick up. So there will be hockey on TV. It's just not going to be, it'll be minor league hockey.
Hey.
With names you might recognize.
That's okay. I can handle that.
A lot of people are kind of excited about that. They said it could be interesting to see, minor league hockey played on TV. It should be, add a new depth to things. So.
Well, you'll see a lot more fights, that's for sure.
I mean, I'll check it out. I think it would be kind of cool.
You'll see more fights, so I'm down with that. So.
And on a sad note, NFL Films founder and legend Steve Sable passed away at 69. Now, I grew up watching a lot of these guys' films, and, there wouldn't be an NFL without these NFL films.
Yep.
So, to Steve Sable's family, we wish them the best during this tough time.
Yeah. Yep. Thoughts and prayers
also,
are with you.
There's some debate about those NFL replacement refs again.
Uh-oh.
You've heard some things that some of the players are liking it, but overall, what I'm hearing, the coaches are hating them, the players are hating them, and the big thing that they're spewing right now is that the condition the players are playing under is unsafe. That's what they're saying about these replacement refs. They don't know the game, not making the calls they need to call, and it's unsafe.
Yeah. Well.
So, but at the same time, the NFL is saying, you know what? We've offered what we're offering the refs, and they're not taking it. They're not budging. So we've got these replacements set up. I think it's like week 6 or 7 now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going forward. They're not even going to worry about it. So.
Well, we'll have to see how it goes from here on out. So, but.
Yes, indeed.
Well, I hope everybody has a great week, and we'll see you on the recap show.